Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of March 27th, 2023. I got upcoming events, troops, new pets, new weapons, Kingdom level and power. I got Nintendo Switch. I got everything. So Kingdom, what Kingdom week it is, what troops will be in the event key drop table, what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. I also got the Chatathon tomorrow morning, March 26th, starting at 5 a.m. It starts at 6 a.m. where it's the paid portion type of deal, the subathon part, so I need some of y'all to get there a little bit before that so we can get a little bit so we can keep it going, because if it's 0 at 6, then bang, it's over. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Gifted memberships, tell me what to do, Gems of War for 8 hours, chat, let's go. Alright, let's do these spoilers. Okay, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of March 27th, 2023. I clicked on it and it went nowhere. Come on. Alrighty, we have a world event next week. It's called Relic Hunter, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. It's a Sword's Edge week. It says Undead Knight, Relic Knight. Also, Guild Wars. Guild Wars is next week. So make sure you set your defense, do your Sentinels on Monday. Yeah, Guild Wars, fun stuff. Faction Assault Tuesday is Crypt Keeper. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Toy Soldier. Thursday class event is Knight. Pretty crappy class. And this upcoming weekend, not this one, but next one, March 31st, is Invasion. So the easiest event in the game. Just use that Tower Killer. Multiples, if you want. Vorkarn is the Tower Killer. It's Orc Groshnak. So we already did that before, but there will be a new weapon. So yeah, it's a Sword's Edge week, so let's check that out. What troops will be in the event key drop table? I'm going to say them all, but I'm going to let you know which ones are worth shooting for. We got Champion of Anu, Champion of Guard, Court Jester, Dragon Knight, Game Warden, Griffin Knight, Haunted Guardian, Innkeeper, Knight Captain, Knight Coronet, Knight Errant, Lance Knight, Man-at-Arms, Peasant, Queen Jezebel, Queen's Herald, Sir Signia, Shadow Dragon, Sir Ebonheart, Sir Gawain, Sir Quentin Hadley, Spectral Colossus, Tal, Ulf Harrigan, Ulf's Mascot, Valor, Vanguard, Warhound, and Wolf Knight. The only one worth shooting for is Sir Quentin Hadley, and he is a legendary, so you probably won't have to throw very many event keys. If you don't have him, he's a 50% start for Knights. He's one of the best 50% starts in the game. He's probably a top 5 because he starts Guard's Avatar, who's a really good hits all enemies type of troop, super duper Rowan for when you don't have blue or green. He covers yellow, red, and brown. So pretty cool. If you don't have that Sir Quentin Hadley, definitely recommend you get it, but don't throw too many keys because there's no good mythics. Alright, weapons. So this will be in the Soul Forge, and I'll name them all, and then I'll tell you which ones you might want to shoot for that will be in there. We have Anu's Scepter, Blade of Nefertani, Cain's Sword, Curse, Breaker's Sword, Ebon's Hammer, Flail of Guard, Mortal Chain, Order and Chaos, Secrets of the Crypt, Serve and Protect, Shield of the Edge, Soul Blade, Sword of Heroes, the Edged Blade, and Ulf's Wolves. Can't remember if it's Ebon's Hammer or Flail of Guard. One of those two is decent. You get like a barrier, and it's like an explodey typing summon one. It's okay. It's not like you can't leave this week without it, but it's pretty good. It's one of the better explodies. So for the explodey typing summon, positive stat effect typing. So yeah, that for as far as Sword's Edge goes, it's Sir Quentin Hadley, and the weapon, I think it's Flail of Guard. That is okay. It's not the greatest, but it is worth taking a look at. Alright, troop spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. So we have that Mythic. You could technically get the campaign Mythic next week. I think if you bought the bigger pass, like the more expensive one. So Monday, March 27th, 2023, from Glacial Peaks, we have King of Ravens, thus quoth the Raven. Arcane Spirit and Plains, base rarity Mythic, troop type phase Strix, troop role Striker. So it's a magical bird. It looks like a raven with a skull. With a skull. A raven with a skull. It's a skeleton raven. Midnight Dreary is the spell. Explode all purple gems and spirit gems. Deal magic plus 3 damage to the last 2 enemies, boosted by spirit gems. Mana color blue, yellow, purple. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Song of Darkness. Summon a dark storm at the start of battle. Trait number 2, Mana Shield. Immunity to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal. Trait number 3, Murder of Ravens. Convert 2 blue gems to spirit gems when my turn begins. So when you hear all that stuff, do you think it's good or do you think it's not? Have I been teaching you well? Yes, it is good. So it explodes all purple gems and spirit gems. So that's purple and blue. First of all, it uses blue and purple. It does damage to the last 2 enemies boosted by spirit gems. And that's not even the best part. The best part is it converts 2 blue gems to spirit gems when its turn begins, and then it blows up the spirit gems. So that's going to keep the enemy team's mana like draining a lot. Over and over and over. I mean, it's a very good mana drainer. I'm not going to get to use it. It's probably the best mythic ever that is, you know, for pay. It's like the pay to win, the best. Like, that usually doesn't happen. Like, we can live without certain things that are in the campaign as mythics, as free-to-play players, but this one is kind of a different story. It's really good, and we're not going to have access to it for who knows how long, knowing the devs, because they don't do anything, they don't follow their own rules. So, good luck to us. But yeah, even if you bought the regular pass, you'll get it in like a week or 2. But if you bought the Super Duper Pass, you're going to get it this upcoming week. But yeah, really good mythic there. Is it going to be a top 10? But it's probably like a top 20 for sure. On paper, looks like a really good mana generating, draining mythic. Like a Super Duper Famine or something. Alright, also on Monday, March 27, 2023, from Sword's Edge, we have Relic Knight. He keeps the company of heroes. Arcane Swamp, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, Undead Knight, troop roll support. It's an Undead Knight. So it's like a suit of armor with a big giant sword and a red cape. Vigil is the spell, barrier an ally, and give them mana equal to half their mana cost. If they are a knight, create 3 spirit gems. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Knight Shield. Trait number 2, Undying. And trait number 3, Armored, 25%. Does not sound very good to me. And that is it. I'm pretty sure the next one says March 3rd, so we just barely missed the new mythic for the next month. March 31st is on Friday. April 1st is on Saturday. So we just missed that new mythic coming in for April. But it'll be there next time. So yeah, the King of Ravens sounds awesome, but only pay-to-win people are going to be able to get it. Well, not pay-to-win. That sounds derogatory. I just mean only people that support the game more than others are going to get it, I guess. Us free-to-play people, though, are getting kind of screwed, just by the way. Weapon spoilers. Because you can get the King of Ravens. It's Guild Wars week next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that bought the Super Duper Pass is going to have access to that mythic next week during Guild Wars. And other people are not, that didn't spend as much money. So a person that spent more money than you, or a person that spent money while you didn't, is going to have an advantage by having this mythic that you can only get by spending extra money. What is that? What's that called? I don't know. What's it called? I think it's called pay to win? Something like that. Alright. Friday, March 31st, 2023. This is the weapons. From Groshnock, we have Wall Hack. Rarity Legendary, weapon type Axe, weapon roll generator. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 14. The spell is Explode, magic plus 1 red gems. Grant a random stats effect to all orc allies, then summon an orc troop. It has gain 2 attack, drain 3 mana from the first enemy, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy, and bleed the first enemy. Sounds like one of the worst of those because orcs suck, and the tempering or whatever it's called is not very good. No good, like, extra perks on it. Clicking on class spoilers for no good reason because there's nothing there. Clicking on kingdom spoilers for no good reason because there's nothing there. Alright, pet spoilers. Nothing for quite a while. A good 2 weeks at least. The Spring into Action event, which you can see in the game right now. If you go to your games menu and you go all the way to the right, the Spring into Action, it looks like the next holiday event for like Easter. So we'll do Max Kingdom Power, PC, Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. On the 27th of March, Glacial Peaks Kingdom Power goes to 24. On the same day, Sword's Edge Kingdom Power goes to 30. And yeah, that's everything for PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, except for the Chatathons tomorrow. It starts at 5 a.m. And the Keep It Going portion starts at 6 a.m. So we got to get a little bit before that just to keep it going so other people can come through. People from other countries where it's like 5 hours ahead, so it's actually 10 a.m. when it starts for them, like, or whatever it is, 9 a.m. You're the people that's going to keep it going, so people in my country can come through and like keep it going after that. So really appreciate it, and I'll see you there. Next thing, I might have one more video, but I don't think I say anything about the Chatathon in that video. I might have another video later today, because I'm trying to like ramp up for this Chatathon and finish out March strong, because it's been a kind of poopy month after a poopy month. But yeah, this might be the last time you have to hear about the Chatathon, basically. So yeah, Chatathon, let's go. Tomorrow morning, come on, baby. 8 hours of Gems of War, potentially. Fun and games, gifted memberships. Coming from all angles too. So if you just come there and you just watch, you might get $5 basically. Videos early and ad free. You can, if you donate, you can say, Cinny, play treasure hunt. Next thing you do, and I'll do it. And then I have to play a treasure hunt. And then the next person donates and says, use this team in PvP. Then I have to do it. Use that team in PvP. Next person donates, or you don't have to say anything. You can just let me do whatever I'm doing. But it is what it is. It's gonna be fun. Plus probably some train business too, and some rants, of course. Over 8 hours. Can you imagine if we go that long? You gotta what's the over under on how many rants there will be? I'm gonna set it at like 2.5. Will you guess over or under? Put it in the comments. How many rants? If we go 8 hours tomorrow during the Chatathon, over or under 2.5? How many? You pick over or under for rants? Okay, and you guys can set those off in the Chatathon too. You know the topics. You might even be able, if you could think of a new rant topic, that'd be great too. All right, Nintendo Switch, it's your turn. We're at the around the 13-minute mark, so let me act like I just started Nintendo Switch. Ready? All right, let's go with the Nintendo Switch spoilers. Weekly event spoilers for Nintendo Switch for the upcoming week of March 27th, 2023. We have, for Nintendo Switch, they also have Guild Wars, so that works out great. We have Guild Wars too, so you'll be able to see me on certain days doing Guild Wars, at least one live stream doing Guild Wars. I'll link a video maybe that shows all my Guild Wars team. I have another video coming out later today, that has something to do with Guild Wars. Sneak peek, sneak preview. Nobody else knows that except for you, Nintendo Switch, so... World event Monday, March 27th, called Sibling Rivalry. I have a video. Type in Sibling Rivalry on my channel, and it will help you out with that event. 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. It says Thinno is the troop and Fey Naga is the typing. It's a Bright Forest week for y'all. You guys have Legends Reborn starting up on Monday, March 27th for Shintang. So you're going to... Legends Reborn, if you guys haven't had that yet, you probably have, but Shintang, Legends Reborn is 4 pets. There's one pet where you run through a quest and you do battles, just like a kingdom quest, and you get 1 pet for free. There's another pet where you collect doodads, so like a yellow dingleberry, and you go kill yellow enemies, you get a yellow dingleberry, and however, you have to like get 100 yellow dingleberries and you'll get enough pets to fully ascend, or enough pets to fully ascend another different pet. And these pets are all for troops, like give troops extra stats. So it'd be like Bahu's cub, so it gives Bahu extra stats. The third pet is for gems. As you complete the quest, as you complete the doodad, the dingleberry, you get another pet that you can buy with gems. And then there's a fourth pet that you can buy with real money. What I recommend for most people, it depends how many pets you need for the kingdom, but what I do is I'll do the quest pet, I'll do the doodad pet, and I do the gym pet. I get 3 pets. I'm fully ascending 3 pets in a kingdom. Now I don't have to worry about, I can have 4 with the delve pet. So that's 4 pets fully ascended. Now I don't have to ever worry about that kingdom again as far as kingdom level and power. But there's also, you could go quest pet, doodad pet, and don't do the gym pet if you're trying to save gems. But I never recommend the money pet. I don't buy that one. You shouldn't buy that one. You don't need that many pets anyway. That would just be a flex to put it on your shoulder, like, look at me. But yeah, that's how it works, and it's going to be starting up pretty soon for you tomorrow. Or the next day after that. Sorry, it's Saturday right now. Okay, and you have faction event Tuesday is Sunken Fleet. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Shimmerscale's Egg from Bright Forest. And then Thursday class event is Hierophant, which is a Fireblade fire class. Not one of the best ones, but not the worst one either. Friday, you have faction. You have Crypt Keepers repeat faction. That's the time. If you're going to get a faction to level 500 pure and deathless, and you didn't do it right when the faction came into the game, then the time to do it is when it's a repeat on the weekend. I mean, if you're doing it on a Tuesday, like, shout out to you, salute to you, but that's doing it all in one day, which I do. I do it too on Fridays sometimes, but you just get, it feels like better on a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. You have 3 days. You have more turns. Your horde potions, your event potions together. You know, it's like just the best time to do it is when they do a repeat faction. Either when it first comes into the game or when they do a repeat on the weekend. That's when you get a faction to level 500. If you're like me, if you're patient, and you can wait. Otherwise, do it every day and try to do it that way, but... Alright, so Crypt Keepers faction event starting on Friday. Alright, you guys have a Bright Forest week. So let's check out the troops that will be available with the event key and the weapons that will be in the Soul Forge. I'll shout them all out. Doesn't mean I think you have them or you're going to get them, but I will tell you the ones that you should try for. Alright, here comes the troops. This is the stuff that will be in the event key drop table, at least the ones I shout out after this. Birchthorn, Brownie, Catsith, Catterfly, Child of Summer, Kusith, Doom of Nature, Imaldrin, Faycap, Florian, Fountain of Stars, Glitterclaw, King Aberon, Lady Estelle, Leprechaun, Leprechaun, Leprechaun. People have been asking me about Leprechaun. There he is. If you want to throw event keys, try for that Leprechaun. Old Man Oakroot, Pixie, Prince Athorus, Queen Titania, Queen Titania, Shimmerscale, Spring Emissary, Stheno, Summer Night, Suna, The Star, Tinseltail, Twinkleberry, and Vernalis. So I'm not too excited about the mythics there, but Queen Titania is really good. Goes awesome with Yao Gui, is really good in like world events with spell damage medals and stuff like that. And then you got Leprechaun, one of the most important troops in the entire game if you don't have it. Fountain of Stars is like borderline. It's not really a top 10 or a top 20 or anything. It is an underrated mythic that's above average, but not worth throwing all your event keys for. So, if I was a person that didn't have Queen Titania, that didn't have Leprechaun, I would throw like 1,000 event keys max and try to get them. Weapons! This is the stuff that will be in the Soul Forge. Most likely, I'll let you know. Celestial Flask, Dawnbringer, Doomed Poignard, Eagle Eye, Eruption of Roses, Fairy Ring, Fey Wand, Last Harbor, Mystic Manuscript, Shimmerscale's Wing, Staff of Bright Forest, Summer's Aegis, Summer's Fury, Summer's Wonder, Titania's Fan, and Trickster Shot. So the ones you're looking at there are Trickster Shot and Celestial Flask. Not 100% sure if the Celestial Flask will be in there. I'm pretty sure, though. So make sure, I would say that's the most important, Celestial Flask, and then Trickster Shot after that. But those are 2 weapons you probably shouldn't leave this week without. These days, Celestial Flask is more important than Trickster Shot. But Trickster Shot is a real OG weapon that used to be really good, like early game. It's a single target, like one shot. It drains their armor, gives it to its magic, and then it hits harder the next time. It does true damage and stuff like that. It's pretty good. It's like the magic version of Mang. So Mang drains armor, gives it to its attack. Trickster Shot drains armor, gives it to its magic. So, yeah, Trickster Shot used to be really awesome. It's still like a really good weapon you should probably grab out of the Soul Forge. But I would recommend Celestial Flask a little bit over it if you only have so many diamonds these days. Alright, so that's it. So we said Queen Titania, Leprechaun, Celestial Flask, and Trickster Shot. There's a couple other ones in there that aren't bad, like I think Summer's Aegis and Mystic Manuscript, but those are definitely after Celestial Flask and Trickster Shot. Okay, troop spoilers for Switch. Alright, on Monday, March 27th, 2023, from Bright Forest are getting Sthenno. Don't you do as your big sister does. Arcane Light, base rarity, epic troop type Fey, Naga troop roll generator. The spell is Serpent Dreams. Create a mix of 3 green and red gems for each green ally and enemy. Mana color green, yellow, mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Naga Bond. Trait number 2 is Sturdy. That's immune to poison. Trait number 3 is Mana Shield. Immunity to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal. Not good. Not something that we use. On Friday, March 31st, 2023, also with the Crypt Keepers with the weekend faction event, when they come back through on the weekend, you also get a Deep Delve, and you'll get a new faction troop. So just by the way, I forgot to mention that. So for Crypt Keepers, you should be able to do a Deep Delve, which are really not worth doing. Makes you use like 2 sigils to do like a harder battle that has a guaranteed treasure room, and there's like a gnome. But the gnome, like if the gnome isn't a good one, you just did a really hard delve for no good reason. So it's not really worth doing. It was an okay idea, but it just didn't work out. Alright, anyway, Friday, March 31st, 2023, from Crypt Keepers, Crypt Hound. Does that mean his treasure is cryptocurrency? Arcane Plains, base rarity, epic, troop type, undead beast, troop roll, warlock. So the spell is called Death Howl. Drain 7 mana from an enemy and either Death Mark, Silence, or Curse all enemies. Mana color yellow, purple, mana cost 13. Trait number 1 is Deep Vitality, trait number 2 is Undying, and trait number 3 is Jinx. So no good traits, and its spell with the or. Not something you really want to use. So nothing special there. You guys didn't get any good troops. Nintendo Switch weapon spoilers. Nothing. I'm going to check on your classes. Geomancer at some point. Spirit Caller after that. I'm going to check on your kingdoms. Hellcrag April 17th, like we've been saying for like 2 months now. Pet spoilers for Switch. Monday, March 27th, here's your pets. So this is the Legends Reborn. You guys have some interesting things going on next week. You got the Legends Reborn going on. You got Guild Wars and World Event. You got a repeat faction with a new troop and a deep delve. Like, not too bad. You got the Queen Titania, the Leprechaun, the Trickster Shot, the Celestial Flask. You guys have an okay week. Alright, so here comes the pets that'll be available from the Legends Reborn. Like I said, the quest, the Dingleberry that you collect, the gem pet, and then the money pet. Alright, this is most likely the quest pet, but I'm not sure here. From Shintang, we have Bahu's Cub. Pet color yellow, single troop bonus for Bahu. We also have Huang Long's Fowl. It's blue pet color, single troop bonus for Huang Long. We have Liang's Panda. Red pet color, single troop bonus for Emperor Liang. And then we have Spearmaster's Falcon. Red pet color, single troop bonus for Spearmaster. I think it pretty much goes from rarity order, so I don't know, is it Bahu, then Spearmaster, then Emperor Liang, then Huang Long, or something like that? So I'm pretty sure the Huang Long's Fowl is the money one. The Liang's Panda is probably the gem one. Then I'm not sure between the other two, but you'll get both of them, so it's okay. But that's it for the pets. 4 pets, though, for Shintang. Great time to grab 2 or 3 of them, so in the future you don't have trouble with your kingdom level and power. Your kingdom power. Max Kingdom Power Switch. On the 27th of March, Bright Forest Kingdom Power goes to 23 on the 31st, which is Friday. Just missed that new mythic for April. It's going to happen next time, not this time. Sword's Edge Kingdom Power goes to 28. You know how that works. So the Bright Forest Kingdom Power is for the Glory Shop troop. The Sword's Edge Kingdom Power is probably for the faction troop. An extra troop, extra Kingdom Power. Happens like that sometimes. But yeah, that's everything. So remember, Chatathon is this Sunday, which is tomorrow. Starts at 5 a.m. The first hour's free. It gives us time to like build up some extra time so we can keep going. Need some people to come through that are from like different countries. So instead of it being 5 a.m., maybe it's 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. for you, or whatever. Maybe you're across the freaking world and it's whatever time, 5 p.m. You know, $1 here, $5 there. We'll keep it going. So people that live around me, when it's 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., they're probably still sleeping. So you can help us get to that point, build that bridge, get that train going so those people can get there. We can pick them up. We're chugging along. We can stop, pick them up. We know they're there. They're definitely there. They're waiting at that stop. They're waiting up there at 10 a.m. They're waiting up there at 11. They're waiting up there at noon. But we got to get there. So you guys got to build the track, got to build the bridge, got to get the train going so we can make it to those people. You know, what if Trey is up there at 11? We can't make it to him because we only make it to 8 or whatever. Somebody else, Glorfindel, what if he's at 7 a.m. and we don't get there? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta build that track. We gotta get that train going. $1, $5 at a time. A gifted membership here, a gifted membership there, and we'll make it to those people, and it'll keep going. So yeah, appreciate y'all. You're the best. Watch out for another video today. I'm pretty sure I already got it recorded. It's not my favorite video I've ever done, but I think it's a good topic that people will click on. So I'm probably gonna put it out. But biggest news, Chatathon tomorrow. So see you there. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Handshake agreement switch. Peace.